episode. I didn't write anything. I wanted us to be impromptu and see what we come up with.
Improv unboxing.
Improv unboxing. That's a good one. It'd be a good show.
No, you don't.
I'm keeping this up just so I have a list.
Fine.
Because I feel like we should talk about this since it just happened over the weekend.
It did. It is something that happened over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
What happened with Comic-Con?
It happened.
It did?
Yeah. It was all weekend.
Good.
Comic-Con at home, and it was a freaking nightmare.
Comic-Con at home?
Yeah, that's what it was called. Comic-Con. San Diego Comic-Con, not Comic-Con.
Comic-Con. That may have been probably one of the better memes that I've seen lately. Was
Comic-Con?
Hi, I'm Matt.
Hey, Matt. Oh, we starting. Oh, we are starting.
We already did.
Oh,
Way to start.
I guess that's what that means when you say we're recording. Yeah.
It is, yeah. When I say we're recording, it tends to mean that the mics are actively recording what we're
They're
saying.
hot.
Yes.
Wow.
Anything you say after I say we're recording could end up in people's ears.
So way to start a podcast
Who are
talking
you?
about Comic-Con.
You haven't said your name yet.
Oh, I'm Zach.
Neither did you.
I'm Ryan.
There we go.
I don't know who you guys are. It's been a while.
I know. I'm Matt. I already said my name. You guys got to get with the times.
Yeah. It's been 5 weeks since we've been together.
Yes.
Yeah,
It doesn't sound like that to you. Well, yes, it does.
Well, it does.
All three of us are in the same room again after 5 weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Because
true.
Ryan was gone for 2 weeks, and me and Zach recorded with
I've
my
seen-
dad and various guests.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming
Those
on the
were
show.
some of your best episodes.
JP and Cole.
Those are some of your best episodes.
Were they?
Yeah, some of them were pretty funny. I was
Yeah.
laughing about it.
Okay.
Oh,
Good to know.
It was
Trying to
better
think-
because
I'm
there
trying
was
to remember
more
which
me.
one.
I feel like you have a vested interest in finding the show funny, though. You're kind of biased.
Okay, well, that's kind of true. But I'm trying to think. There was one of them I had to turn it off because I was laughing too much. And I was at work trying to talk about it. I was at work and I was laughing a lot. And someone kept asking, like, what are you laughing at? I'm like, none of your business.
Hey.
Sorry. None of your business.
Yeah.
Wait, why didn't you tell them that you were listening to an awesome podcast?
Exactly.
Because I've already
You're
told
terrible at marketing.
They already know I'm on a podcast and they don't listen to it now.
Yeah.
I don't know. We have new people. We have
We do.
people in.
And you know what's really exciting, Ryan?
What?
Because you do know it's really exciting.
Yeah, because it's a special episode.
It is.
It's the San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah, that and also
What else?
we passed 1,000 downloads.
Oh my goodness. 1,000 people are listening to us
Over
right
1,000 people have listened. Well,
now? No, it's not over
between the handful of
1,000.
people that have listened, there have been about 1,000 listens.
So we at least have. So there's a chance that at least one person has been an every episode listener.
Yes.
There's a chance.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll say
What's
what?
the percentage chance?
I think Cole and my dad are both every episode listeners.
Well,
So we have
they
two.
know us. I mean,
Yeah.
people that don't know us.
I don't know. They haven't told us yet.
Go to our Reddit.
Or our Facebook.
Call me out. Call.
Is there anything on our Reddit? I haven't checked it in a long time.
I think I post. No, I don't think I post anything. On
We have a
our
Reddit?
we do.
Yeah,
r/pop culture unboxing.
we have a Reddit.
I am-
No one's there. I think there's only two. Oh, no, it has 3 members.
You know the
Yeah, it does.
I don't know who the third person is.
Drew, maybe.
the more I do this podcast with you guys, the more I realize like I'm just the awkward guy that's here to look from the outside and go, oh, that's what's
I
going
believe-
on.
That's why we brought you on.
I believe Matt worded it as you are riding our coattails to
No,
fame.
that's how I worded it about you.
Oh. Well, that's true.
See, I feel like that's more me.
You're
'cause, like,
you're projecting now, Ryan.
Oh. I'm sad. I was sad. I missed you guys, though.
I missed you too,
I did
Ryan.
miss
Even
you.
though I saw you more recently than I saw Zach.
Yeah, that's true.
Because
That's true.
yeah, and I think we mentioned it. Last episode was pre-recorded the week before because I was in Outer Banks with my family in a house for a week. And it was fun. It was
How
fun.
was it?
It was a lot of fun. There was a lot of sun. It was really hot.
Well, yeah, it's the beach.
It is.
What
you're
did you guys do besides sit on the beach?
right. Watched some movies, played some games.
Did you wear masks?
When we were out in public, yeah.
I mean, like on the beach or anything?
No,
You
because
didn't?
nobody was near anybody else there.
I was kind of wondering how that
Properly.
works.
You're not
socially
like
distanced?
even if you're out like in public outside, it's not as long as you stay a little bit away from people, it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, oddly enough, it seems like people.
It's
don't do
indoors
that
that the
anyway.
issue comes
Yeah.
in.
Yeah,
So like if you're out on the beach, there's not much risk,
yeah.
and it wasn't very crowded. Like
That's what I was wondering if there was sort of a lot. Did you see a lot of people on vacation? Like, did you guys rent
there
out?
were
Like,
a handful of people. Yeah, it was a beach house.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't on the beach, but it was.
But you actually had like a full beach house thing.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a hotel.
No, yeah,
Okay.
it was our own house, so it was just us in there.
You guys
And,
own a beach house?
hmm?
Do you guys own one?
No, we
Oh, you
rented it.
rented one. I thought you were
Yeah,
telling me. I was like,
well,
come
we did
on.
learn it. We learned an important lesson: is that this beach house was it was pretty cheap, but it didn't have a pool table, it didn't have a hot tub, and it didn't have a pool. And so we came out of the week, and our number one thing for next year is we absolutely positively have to have a pool.
Oh,
Like,
Wait, you're at the beach and you want to go to the pool?
it's nice to have a night in a pool. Yeah.
I was
How
just
often do you go to the beach?
thinking that.
Like when I go to the beach, I'm at the beach every day.
Yes.
Like, that's
But
why
it's
I
also
go.
nice to have a pool.
Why?
I would
Because
thought
you
it
go to
was
the
nice.
beach,
Ocean.
you hang out in the pool sometimes too.
I thought-
there's a difference between pool water and salt water and ocean water.
Oh yeah, and
Like
ocean
my
water is
enjoyment of the
superior.
beach is inversely proportional to how much ocean water gets in my face holes. Like the more water I swallow and gets in my ears and my nose, the less I want to be on the beach. And there's a certain point where I just want to go back and hang out in the pool. And plus, you have a hot tub for like at night. You can hang out in the hot tub, and then when it gets too warm, you jump in the pool.
Little Anakin Skywalker over here.
Well,
I
I feel-
don't like sand. I don't like
a hot
salt
tub
water.
is a different story because that's like a
That's
like
the
a
thing.
night a nightlife like on the
But
back
plus the
porch kind
pool,
of
like
thing.
if you want to hang out in the water, but you don't want to go down to the beach, you don't want to get all the sand. That's what annoys me about the beach is the sand. It's coarse and rough, and it gets everywhere.
I knew
not like
I knew
you.
he was gonna do it. It's not
You're,
like
you're smooth. And what is the line?
no. You keep going. You got it.
It was creepy enough without the actual.
I don't remember.
I don't remember him saying that like you were smooth to Padme.
It
I thought he was just rubbing her, and he said,
I think he says you're like soft and smooth or something like
Something
that.
like that.
"Oh, that's right." He says, "Not like you, soft
Yeah.
and smooth." Okay,
Yeah, that's it.
Let's look at the line. But I have a question. So was it hot there? Was it like really,
Yes.
really
It was
hot?
in
Did
the
it?
90s most days.
Well, I was wondering, like, did it rain or anything? Because it rained a couple times here.
Yes. So it was in the forecast. Before we went, it was supposed to rain all through Wednesday and Thursday, and then it didn't. But it like the most we got was like there were some raindrops on like Thursday evening or Wednesday evening, I think. And that was it. Like it kept threatening rain and it just never came. At least not where we were. We were in if anyone's familiar with the Outer Banks, we were in the northernmost part of Corolla.
Huh.
Which is pretty far north in the Outer Banks. So I think like further south in like Duck and Kitty Hawk and Kill Devil Hills, I think they got more of it. They got the actual rain.
So I looked this up,
Mm-hmm.
and it looks like all he says.
No,
is,
he says more after
I
it.
don't like sand. Well, am I allowed to play the video?
No,
Well,
I'm
then,
not putting it in the video.
then we
I'm not
will
putting it in the
never
audio.
know.
Don't look. There's got to be more to it, like quoted somewhere.
Well, apparently, full quote. Here we go. Not like here.
Oh,
here,
that's what he says.
Here, everything's soft and smooth while
While
he
he's-
rubs her,
yeah.
like,
Yes.
strokes her arm.
So wait, that means John Paul. You were misquoting it too,
Ooh.
because he said
Oh.
you.
I think it's one of those things where it's like Luke, I am your father, in order to make context outside of the
No.
actual
Yeah.
scene.
Well, and like the
Oh,
whole Scotty beam me up, he never says that in the entirety of Star Trek.
He says, beam me up, Scotty.
Yeah, no, he just says beam me up
Oh.
or something along those lines.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where like people adjust it slightly so that it makes sense.
Do you ever think that has
outside
something to
of
do with
the-
There's
the
not all that many times where Scotty is running
Guys,
the,
what if it
the
is-
transporter anyway.
What if it has something to do with the Mandela effect?
It
What
might
if
be.
it's just like,
It's like the
you jumped in
Berenstein-
another universe?
Berenstein
and-
Bears?
Yeah, just in another universe. He said, beam me up, Scotty.
Maybe.
It was because that was the better line.
Yeah.
Maybe it was ad-libbed more.
Something like that.
I know that used to be a there used to be a small cell phone company in this area that used to have that, wasn't it? Where like during the commercial they said "Beam me up, Scotty."
Why do I have Anchor Google search pinned on my hotbar?
I don't know. Let's look. I don't know.
I don't know either.
That's
weird.
Guys, we missed. There was actually a lot that happened.
Yeah, there was. I was seeing some of it flash up on my phone a lot.
Besides the fact that Comic-Con just happened,
It did.
we
And that's where a lot of it
lost-
came from.
we lost a lot. We lost
Regis Philbin
Mm-hmm.
and someone else.
Grant from Mythbusters.
Grant, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Brain aneurysm,
Yeah.
which sucks.
Yeah.
I wasn't really friends with him,
Okay.
but some of my younger siblings had a friend that he was like, they'll correct me if I'm wrong, I'm sure, but he was about 15 or 16 and he died of a brain aneurysm a couple years back.
Just goes to show life is short.
Yeah.
Have fun. I don't know if you've ever even seen it, but for some reason this is the only Star Trek thing I've ever watched. Is the fan made Star Trek show on YouTube.
Star Trek.
Yeah.
No. Star Trek. TRACK.
I don't know what you're talking. What?
Oh boy.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's an old one. Look it up. If it still is even on YouTube. We're not gonna watch any of it, but no. TARCK.
Like Trackstar.
No, you're gonna look up a company. Go to YouTube and look it up.
Okay, well there is something that I want to show you.
Yeah, but this is better. What did you just type in?
For those of us that are listening,
There was
we're
a
looking
show-
things up on YouTube.
Star Trek Continues. That's what it was. This
Okay.
guy, Vic Mignogna, he loves Star Trek.
Yeah.
So he actually brought the show back. So he continued it with like a full production of Star Trek Continues, and it took place after, like it takes place during the original Star Trek.
Yeah, during the 5-year mission.
Yeah, so it like takes
That's
after all
kind of
that.
cool.
But Grant Imahara was on it.
He was Sulu.
Yeah, he was on the show, and Vic did a really good tribute to it.
I saw the thumbnail for that video, but I hadn't watched it.
But I've watched every episode of that.
Okay, maybe I'll have to pull that up tonight.
I didn't realize Grant was that old.
Star Trek Renegades.
No,
Any of this?
Is it on here?
Doesn't
Maybe
look
it's
like
not
it.
on there anymore.
Star Trek's gone. Star Trek's gone. But so we mourn the losses of those
Yeah.
two pretty great celebrities. They had a part in my childhood in some way. Now they're up.
Oh yeah.
Now Grant's up there,
Wasn't
trying to
around
be a
then.
millionaire with Regis Philbin. Philbin? Is it Philbin or Philbin? I thought it was Philbin. Regis Philbin?
Philbin.
Philbin? Oh, Philbin.
With a B.
Oh, see? Well, all I know is he had a really funny workout tape, and it was really cool, and I liked it.
Who, Regis?
Yeah.
Huh.
It was just him walking. It was like the power of walking. But other than that, Comic-Con happened, guys.
It did.
And some cool things happened. Comic-Con was great. Not so much, actually. It sucked this year because it was hard to find anything. You never knew when panels were going on. And yeah, it sucked. But I have a whole list here of cool little things. But Matt, you said, it sounds like you had some stuff you also wanted to talk about. Do you want to?
Not really. It was all in the Comic-Con stuff, really.
Well, that's what
I
this
didn't
is
have
all
much.
Comic-Con subjects.
I don't know.
Okay.
Pick one. You know pop culture better than me.
Okay. Well, we
I like
just
Archer.
watched
I'm more like
the
I'm just
Archer.
on here as like a consultant.
Yeah. So Zach, you said you like Archer. I haven't watched Archer in a long time.
Oh yeah. I like up until the last 3 seasons, like the coma seasons. Like the first coma season was good. It was one of those things where it's like, okay, they're taking a break from the main story. Maybe they're trying to figure some things out. And also it's just kind of a cool idea. Like, let's put these characters in a different world and see what they do.
Now, that's what it took place in different timelines and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like,
So,
was it
like-
different timelines, or it was just like
So he's
a
just
certain
in-
time period?
He's just in a coma, and it's just all of them in in different scenarios. So like the first one, it's like kind of like LA Noir.
like Miami
like-
Vice. That's one, right?
Like yeah, I think it's the Vice one. So like it's like the old like what is it Casablanca, where like the lady comes in and goes like, I need you to do me a job, like he's a private eye kind of deal.
So it was basically one of those things. They're taking like those movies of like a certain time period of crime movies, like gangster movies and stuff.
Yeah, and they gotta put them in there. So like the butler is killed in that season, and it's Archer trying to find who killed him. So then all the characters are put in different spots.
What I don't remember his name, but season 11 got a trailer.
Yes.
And this is him waking up from the coma, right?
Yes.
He's
So
awake.
at the end of season 10, he wakes up out of a coma, which I was super excited about because the last 2 seasons were really hard to get through because I kind of wanted them to get back to the main story, and they were just kind of still going on with these coma trips. So like season 11 actually looks really good. Like Archer's coming back and kind of realizes that like everything seems to have just kind of moved on. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see how he interacts with everybody, like as they come back, where everyone kind of moved on. And
yeah, so I'm getting like a retiring secret agent vibe from this, like comedy spoof of a retiring because he's now got a cane. His legs don't work because
He was in a coma for 3 years.
I kind of hope they keep that. So I hope that ends up being like one of those overarching stories that when the show ends, it's just Archer retires. You know, like we see him as a retired, like a Sean Connery, like older Sean Connery vibes for like a Bond. I would really like to see that. I thought that would be cool, but it looks really funny. I haven't watched the show since he got in the coma. I didn't watch the.
You didn't watch the newer season, so they're all on Hulu.
Yeah, so I didn't watch any of the ones that were like in another timeline. They were all in his dreams. I might watch it again because I did like that show. There was a long period. This is why I'm a terrible host for Pop Culture Unboxing. There was like a long time I cut myself off from like pop culture.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I'm the guy that's here to be the one that you have to explain it to.
Yeah, I'm
glad. We're in the reverse this time.
I'm glad I have importance. We also they had the Justice League. They had like a Justice League like panel thing, and Snyder revealed a new clip, and this is a clip from the original trailer of Justice League where Alfred's. You don't see who he's talking to in the original trailer, but Alfred says like he said you would come. It looks like it's this right before that scene in the trailer because we see Superman in the black suit.
I think I found it.
We've all been waiting to see as Justice League fans. Wow.
So I haven't really been listening to what you guys were talking about. I was desperately scouring the internet.
That seems to be a popular thing with you.
I had other things I was focusing on. So
it's just like
that whole Star Trek thing I was talking about. That whole time where I've been pretty silent.
Yeah.
Was me trying to find it because it's old.
This is why I can't ever.
Most of it was posted 11 to 12 years ago on YouTube.
Ooh,
it's that old.
Wow. Where was I 12
and
years
I finally found them. The entire playlist is private.
They privatized it?
How did you find it?
Because I searched Star Trek.
Because it's my YouTube. It's my YouTube channel.
Oh, I'm bummed about that. If you are, if the people who made Star Trek, which is Jack's the Jack on YouTube, it looks like.
Why don't we
or WD
is
the
at
the
Twitter.
Channel.
At him. Fans attack.
I guess we're the opposite of cancel culture, where we get a hold of people and say, "Bring back your content."
Yes, like unprivatize it because I want to watch it again because
he wants to show his friends.
Yeah. Maybe it was them. I don't know.
Anyway, we're getting Black Suit Spider-Man or
Yeah,
Black Suit Superman.
For those of you that don't know, he had said this like 3 or 4 times before the show started.
So I'm gonna break my neck. I think I'm gonna finally quit. I retire from Pop Culture Unboxing. I'm never gonna be on this show again. Bye bye. But we got cool Black Suit Superman.
Mm-hmm. There you go. You got it.
Almost did it again. Which is cool. I mean, for a lot of people, that stuff didn't matter, but I was pretty stoked when Henry Cavill posted it on his Instagram back when we first didn't get to see Justice League. He like posted like a close up of like the texture of of like what appeared to be black and white. Then you look at it, you're like, that's not black and white. That's a black Superman costume. It zoomed up. Like, oh, black Superman costume. Let's go. I'm excited. And then we never got it. I was like, wow, Justice League sucks, but it really doesn't. There's some other stuff that happened, but I don't care about any of this stuff. And clearly, looking
Rick
at
and Morty
Matt,
season
Matt
5 is coming out.
Still looking at his cell phone, which is why I can't take cell phones away.
Well,
no, you can't.
They revealed a little bit for season 5.
Well, that's
Rick and
what
Morty.
I was about to get there. Yeah, Rick and Morty's coming back. I need to catch up on this show because I stopped watching it after season 3.
Yeah, season 4 was pretty good.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happened. I stopped. I didn't care anymore. I went through I'm still going through the depressive state. This is the podcast where I talk about myself today and all the things that's going wrong in my life. But I didn't watch. What happened in season 4? Anything? Are we allowed to talk about? Are you going to?
Season 4's been done for a while.
Season 4. What happened?
A lot of it is
of Rick and Morty.
Yes,
I didn't watch it.
It's a little bit of a I actually have something that both of you don't.
Yeah, I only watched whatever the last full season was, which I guess was 3.
3, yeah, 4 just
over here.
finished.
It's my time to
with
shine.
Pickle Rick.
Here I come.
Oh, Pickle Rick.
Pickle Rick was priceless. But so season 4 actually is pretty good. It's they do some like character development arcs throughout the whole thing. They did so for the interdimensional cable bit. They did a bit where Morty gets a like reset button.
Yeah.
Where Rick makes him a reset button, and effectively, it's probably the best one, the best episode of the season, because Rick says he doesn't want to do time travel and he doesn't want to do anything cliched. So what ends up happening is that every time Morty clicks the reset button, it doesn't reset him back to the time that he wanted to reset to.
Mm-hmm.
It actually transfers him into a world where there is a Morty at the same place and replaces him. So there's all these universes where he jacked up their universe and just went to a new one.
So he's becoming like Rick because
Well,
that's
no,
what Rick
because he doesn't
did.
know about it.
Well, I'm just saying, but that's what he's
It's
becoming.
the VAT episode. Did you see the big thing where they made a big deal about the VAT?
No, but the thing
Oh,
is,
it's
that's
great.
what Rick does, doesn't he? Like if he's shown that he does that. He jumps
So-
to other universes when he breaks the one universe.
So
and
y-
kills his old selves.
So you want to talk about good comedy?
Well, okay.
So
Comedy is subjective.
subjective?
Wait, that's not
Comedy
the
is
right-
objective. Everyone knows that.
That's the word.
It's subjective. I'm lying.
That's funny. But
Why am I on this show?
So at the beginning of the episode, so I'll just go through the VAT episode to just kind of give you an idea how the season goes. They're making a deal to give crystals to these mobsters to get different crystals.
Okay.
And Rick looks at Morty and says, "If things go south, jump into the vat of acid I jump into." And he's like, "Why?" And just kind of does this thing. And it's like this bit that goes on too long in the beginning, where like the deal goes south and Rick goes, "Oh no, the best thing we can do is kill ourselves." They jump into a vat of acid, which isn't acid, and it's just them at the bottom of the tube with at the bottom of the vat of acid with breathing tubes, and they're like, are they actually dead? Like, how do we know? And then like they open up a thing where there's bones that come up, and they're like, oh wow, they're dead. And they're like, that was rough to watch. Like, we should sit here for a moment and like reflect on like life. And so these mobsters are just staying up there while they're breathing these tubes, and they're like, well, let's make sure it's like actually acid. So they go down with a ladle, and like he has a gun that like shoots the ladle to make it look like the acid had like torn through it. Then like everything was thought out, and then Morty ruins it. Like he's just tired of it. And they go up so like Rick has to kill all of them in the whole 9 yards. So he goes back, and then Morty asks for a reset button so that he can retry things,
Yeah.
which is done before in a couple other things. And Rick's effectively like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not doing time travel. I said I'm not going to do it. We're not doing anything cliched.
Yeah.
And he finally breaks down, and Morty just pretty much goes, I don't think you can do it. And just like the reverse psychology thing on Rick. So Rick's finally like, yeah, I'm doing it. So he's trying to jump over a grate, and he just repeatedly resets until he can actually jump over the grate. And then like he does something cool, and like he like wants to do it again, so he resets it. But like he like takes risks trying to do something, and then just keeps resetting to the point where he wants to reset.
Yeah.
So what was really cool, there's actually a bit.
That's a Click. That's from like the movie Click. That's the whole point of Click, because in the movie Click, which is a darker film than people, I guess, than I thought it was.
Yeah, the one with Adam Sandler was
yeah, but
phenomenal.
like
I love
he,
Click.
he keeps fast forwarding.
And he's
Like,
always
but
fast forward.
eventually it fast
Yep.
forwards every time he
said to fast forward something. Yep.
Yeah, and so like that's kind of what the
No,
thing is.
it's not the
Eventually
same.
he resets till he's at the point that he constantly resets life.
Well, no, he's just resetting a certain point. So like
Yeah.
like he'll be walking down the street and he'll fall over and people make fun of him, so he'll reset and then not fall over.
Ah, okay.
And he's just doing that repeatedly. So like and then he'll go and he'll do something like horrific, and then
Okay.
reset so it never happened.
Ah,
So, and then it was actually kind of funny. I was watching this one part. The show ended up being short by like 5 minutes. So they did this whole scene, which actually ends up being a really cool scene, where he resets to talk to this girl, meets this girl. They end up dating. It shows it years later. They're hanging out, doing this thing. Like he puts the thing away. Like he finds a reason to not reset. They end up in this position where it's dire consequences, and he can reset and never meet her. And he chooses not to, and goes through the pain of going forward so he can stay with her. Finally gets through all the stuff. It looks like they're about to get married, and then Jerry hits the reset button. and just throws
course
him,
Jerry
and just
does.
throws him back to where he didn't meet her. So like Morty's trying to explain to her that like she's the love of his life, and she's like, what the heck, and just slaps him and then hits the reset button again so he can't go back to the position to get her back. And it is hilarious. It's absolutely
to check it out.
It's absolutely hilarious. Well, so at the end, Rick goes, "Oh, so have you been enjoying your resets?" He goes, "Well, yeah." He goes, "Well, do you want to know how it's actually working?"
Oh, and that's how.
And what it is he's been replacing Mortys, like killing Mortys and replacing them, and in the worlds that he was doing these things, they actually happened in those universes. So like, there's universes that are coming after him for like horrific things that he's done because he thought there was no consequence. And then at the very end, he goes, I've brought all these universes into one. And then I'll send the people that you like screwed over back to their universes to correct the timeline or to correct the universes. He goes, but there's only one way you can do it. He goes, how? He opens up the door. All these people are there. They're trying to kill him. And he goes, looks over to the left. There's a vat of acid.
Oh my God.
The whole episode was set up
Just so
that he could prove that the vat of acid was a good idea. It was absolutely priceless.
That's just typical Rick, though. But look, we got to move on. There was a lot of stuff that happened. Constantine might be getting a sequel. With
I didn't see it.
well, there was a panel. But no surprise you didn't see it because no one found anything that was at Comic-Con because it was so hard to find anything. But
No, I mean I didn't see the movie Constantine.
oh, okay. Well, whatever. Constantine.
I couldn't find this stuff.
What were you
It's
looking for?
really eating me up inside. I have so many.
You would just sit
I
there
have-
on your phone.
Yes, I have so many memories of this show. Star Trek: The Next Hesitation is what it was called. It's older than I thought. They were making these fan videos in 2001, and I'm finding a bunch of posts from the guy Christian Fateau. It looks like, I think that's how you pronounce it, FAUTUEX, something like that. And I found posts from him on like old boards, like Trek BBS and IGN boards from 2005 or 2006, posting links to it, to the dead links at this point, to this video series they had been making. The only thing I found is one episode 16, part 2, on Daily Motion. Otherwise, their website is a dead link. Both websites that I found associated with them are dead links. There are fan films, like trailers made of this stuff on YouTube.
Daily Motion.
But like, this is gone. This series isn't on the internet anymore. And it really bugs me because when I was young, they were one of my inspirations for making making stuff.
Well, let's be honest here. Acknowledge the part about that's the impossible. He did the impossible. He erased something from the internet that you can't find.
I guess. My next step is to try the Wayback Machine.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea.
You can go back to what it was at the time.
Yeah, go back in time.
But these existed before YouTube.
Oh, I don't know, man.
I don't know either.
I was gonna say, if you use the Wayback Machine, will it give you content that's no longer on servers?
I don't know. That's why it's my next bet. But I want to do that on my computer, not on my phone. It'll be easier to do.
That'd be terrifying.
But it really bugs me because I remember
that
watching
means
this.
everything you deleted off Facebook is going to come back.
One
Well, it's a
channel
good thing
that
I
is a
never
huge
put it in
inspiration
there.
for me that still exists is Strike Through 8. I think I've shown you them before. They're a big inspiration. They haven't posted anything in years. They're another one that was, back in the beginnings of YouTube.
Yeah.
They were around. So yeah, it's really eating me up inside that I found it and couldn't view it.
Oh, I see. There's a Solar Opposites and Rick and Morty crossover, possibly.
Yeah, have you watched that show?
I did watch Solar Opposites.
I just watched the show.
I never even heard of it.
Okay,
It's basically Rick and Morty, but instead they're all aliens.
Well, it's actually really cool because like Rick and Morty is about like nihilism and finding that there's no meaning in the world. And in this one, their home planet was destroyed, and the whole point is finding meaning where you're at.
Okay.
Yeah, they left their planet, like their race split into multiple planets to find themselves, or to basically find a planet to colonize. And they each brought
A pupa.
pupa. That's what they're called. And this thing will eventually like grow up to a size and terraform the world, the planet that they're on. And this whole journey is like these aliens coming to nowadays Earth. There's like a cool subplot to it where the alien boy and girl who are like children to these other two, they are doing experiment. They're trying to like learn about humans. So they shrink them down into rats and make a whole wall that is a rat civilization, but for humans. And like the humans go to a primal state and then like they start forming Indian tribes. And then eventually it comes up, there's a mob boss and this dude, it goes through the whole adventure of this army of humans trying to take over and kill the other small humans so they can rule the wall, what they call the wall.
Yeah, because they're in the wall.
And at the end, it turns out that guy found a way to escape. There's a hole to the outside world, and they're like, and the one dude is like, the one girl says, we can finally escape. Like, we may be able to get big out there. And the hero of this whole adventure, this subplot they do, just kills her. And he's like, no, I rule the wall.
Yeah. Dude, it is probably
so funny.
It is the greatest like side story ever.
Okay.
Because
I was more invested in that story than I was in this.
100%. And it's a great little bit of like how you can turn good intentions into just becoming a monster.
So here's the problem. Here's what's interesting though, is that these both then have the small possibility of being having crossover with Star Trek Lower Decks.
Probably, yeah, because they're all made by the same studio.
Yep.
Same. But,
Which would be weird.
You?
That would be so weird if Rick and Morty becomes part of the Star Trek canon.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That would be better than the MCU.
I know.
But, how would we get live action Rick and Morty?
I don't know.
Live action.
You know who would play Rick?
I have a few people in mind.
Justin
that I think
Brolin
would play-
No.
I have a few people.
There is a right answer to this.
Who would you think?
Be
Sean Connery.
No. Be Christopher
Walken.
Doc from Back to the Future.
He wouldn't do it.
Yes,
he would.
He is literally Rick.
I understand, but
What is his name?
He wouldn't do it.
Christopher.
Not Reeves. That's
No,
Superman.
that's Superman.
Not
Nolan.
Man, there's probably
Watch
people
it not be Christopher, and I'm just an idiot.
Christopher Lloyd.
Yep, Christopher Lloyd.
Haha. I remember. You know how I remembered that? Not from that. Those.
My
movies.
favorite Martian.
Nope, I remember it from that Toons movie.
Oh yeah.
Who
You
killed
like
Roger
the fact that I
Rabbit.
just mentioned My Favorite Martian on our show?
I don't even know what that is.
It's a Disney movie
Never
where he
seen
plays
it.
a Martian.
Nope,
There
never
you
seen
go.
it.
It's on Disney Plus.
I
Give it a
won't watch
watch.
it. Okay.
Oh, you know who would be
You
great
should
for
watch
it?
Solar Opposites though.
Isn't he dead?
I watched that Ricky Gervais show.
It's Sean Martin is who he was showing me a picture
Yeah,
of.
Sean Martin would make a great Rick.
No, he wouldn't. He's too soft.
Oh man, I wish
Mark Hamill.
Oh, Mark Hamill would be good.
He would be a good Rick.
Yeah, I could get behind.
He would have to thin down.
Yeah,
That's
he'd
the
have to
problem.
thin
with
way down.
You'd have to have someone kind of scrawny.
You have to have someone that's an
And
alcoholic.
They need that crazy look in their eye too.
Yeah.
I've got it. Kevin Bacon.
No, get out of here.
Just throwing names.
You just imagine.
But you should watch that Solar Opposite show.
Where is it?
Hulu.
It's
But
on Hulu.
That show.
That's the one thing I don't have.
That show that you showed me, the Ricky Gervais show where his wife dies.
You didn't. It was my dad.
Oh, well,
You're
next
just
time
getting
you
us mixed up. Are we,
next time you see your
do we
dad-
look the same to you?
yes, you
Oh,
do.
Okay.
Next time you talk to your dad,
The beer doesn't like.
tell him that. So I showed that to the first time I watched it. My mother was with us and Robin was with us, and surprisingly, none of them liked it. But I laughed way harder than
Yeah?
I should have. We got into a discussion like, Robin, I think this is what I'm going to look like when you die, and I got in trouble for that. So it's amazing that.
So
our
here are
one
some of
year-
the people the internet has come up with.
who to play Rick?
Michael Cera's is Morty.
Well,
easy.
That's always been a yeah.
I'm seeing Dustin Hoffman,
Who as who? Rick.
Rick,
Okay.
Peter Capaldi.
Yeah, that would be really good.
I
I could see that.
Who voices Cyril in Archer? That's
Oh, I don't know his name. I know who you're. I know the
Think of his
face
name.
though.
Chris Parnell.
yeah. Him to play Jerry,
Oh,
who he already voices.
Yeah, 100%.
That's an easy one.
Who would play Beth? I wonder who they could get Beth to be played.
Kate Blanchett.
Is Beth?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, that's such a good idea.
The girl that plays Beth now looks like her.
Does she?
Yeah.
Oh, you know who would be another good Rick? This one here has it. Is I can't remember actor names today. I'm usually the good one at this.
Beth plays Sarah Chalk. Am I saying
Yeah,
that
that's how
right?
you'd say it.
Yeah.
She looks like
a Beth.
She looks so much like a Beth.
Yeah, she's definitely a Beth.
She looks like Jennifer or
Jennifer Aniston?
yes.
You feeling okay?
No, she doesn't look
Who's,
like Jennifer Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston?
She looks like Jennifer Aniston. Tell me she does.
she
No,
does
she
not
doesn't.
look
She
like
looks like the
Jennifer
other
Aniston.
girl from Friends.
That's who I thought you were talking about.
Yeah, the other girl, Phoebe. She looks like Phoebe.
That's funny.
I was like,
She's got Phoebe's face on Jennifer Aniston's head and hair.
What?
I think she
Look up Sarah Chalk and tell me that's not who that is.
That is Sarah Chalk. That's who we're looking at.
I
right
know.
now.
That's what I'm telling the audience, idiot. Read a book. Who plays Green Goblin in Spider-Man? That's
Willem
Willem
Dafoe?
Yes.
Yeah.
He could be Rick.
I want him to play the Joker. He'd be a really good Joker. He'd be freaking creepy.
The mom in Godzilla 2 could be Beth.
Yeah, that would be a good one. That'd be a good catch. Yeah, no, that'd be good because she's pretty good at portraying her husband.
Yeah.
I still hate. That's the part of that movie I can't stand.
Which one?
How much time are we left on this podcast?
I don't know. We've gone off the rails so hard. How far? What else do we want to talk about?
I don't know. We didn't have much. Do you
The
wanna do
Boys
game?
season 3 is confirmed.
Yeah, before we even really have. Well, season 2's coming out this year, right?
Yeah, it is. Starts August 28th.
Yep.
And it will be releasing episode by episode. Thank God.
We're one season away from The Walking Dead to be over.
Yeah.
For once, one
I
last
stopped watching
episode
a
of season
long time
10.
ago. What's the one where they're where there's like a face off in a church? What season is that?
I don't know. I stopped.
It's not long after the prison.
That would be Walking Dead. That'd be normal.
I know. What season of The Walking Dead was the prison?
Season
3.
3.
Then
3?
I stopped watching after season 3 or 4.
I
So
stopped.
I'm like more than halfway behind in the show.
I stopped watching after season 2, and then I technically watched everyone's death because I looked up a compilation.
Yeah, I've
of
seen
everyone's
those.
death, 'cause
I saw
that's all I
like
cared
Glenn,
about.
I've seen Glenn's death.
I cared about.
Like I didn't see any of Negan.
Everybody hates
when
Chris's
does
death.
Negan show up?
I
Is that
don't
beginning
know.
of season 5?
I don't know.
I haven't seen any of his stuff.
I never got into The
Who's
Walking
death?
Dead.
Everybody hates Chris's death.
Who's Chris?
That was the kid that got slammed up against the glass, and you watch. Glenn watches as his face gets ripped off. Oh,
I don't remember that.
What?
Please don't pull it up.
I'm not
Please
gonna
don't pull it up.
I'm gonna get the show up. Everybody hates Chris.
Everybody, what?
I'm trying to remember what the actor's name is. I'm drawing a blank.
Terry Crews?
This guy, Tyler James Williams.
When is he in The Walking Dead?
He's in one of the seasons, and he gets killed in a very gruesome way.
I never saw that done. I don't think I ever saw him
Well,
in that
you
show.
just said that you saw compilations of death, so I figured that would.
No, I didn't watch compilations. I just watched
Oh.
specific deaths.
Oh, okay.
Like Glenn's, and I don't even know if I saw Carl's.
His was like he got slapped against the wall. Like he got trapped, and then got slapped against glass, and you literally see like the fingers of zombies like ripping his. It's so
Yikes.
graphic.
They what else did I hear from? Oh, I didn't watch any of the clips, but I heard that Rick's death was stupid because he didn't really die apparently.
No, he doesn't die. He's getting
Yeah.
a 3-movie deal.
Of course he is.
Or he was supposed to.
Remember when he was just a bit character in that one romance movie?
Oh, the one where it's like
Keira Knightley
they show everybody.
or Jennifer or
I know which movie you're talking
what's her name? I can't remember any names today.
about. Keira Knightley's in it.
Is it Keira Knightley?
Yeah, because it shows a
And
bunch of
not-
characters love. Like it's not one, two.
But Keira Knightley looks just like what's her name? Padme.
Natalie
Padme?
Portman?
Natalie Portman.
Yeah, that's-
they look identical.
Yeah.
So I can't remember which of them was in that movie.
Yeah,
What
but-
movie is that?
I don't remember what it is, but it's the one where
His name is Andrew.
It takes place over multiple characters' stories.
Andrew
of
Lincoln's
romance,
his name.
right?
Love Actually.
Love Actually.
There you go.
Nailed it.
Why?
I'm bad at-
I am on it today. Like,
You're on-
like, what is up with this? What happened?
I don't know. I'm losing my mind. I think I can't remember any
I
of these
remember
actors' names.
I
It's
remember
that vacation.
movies.
Your brain is still over the beach.
Must be.
Enjoying that
You need
course
to quiz
rough
me.
Sam.
Ask me about people and see if I can name who
You want
plays
me to
them.
go look up a random pop culture quiz?
Yeah. Let's. Well, I mean, is that going to work?
I mean, we're
Because
gonna
I'm going to
find-
see the same thing you're going to see.
Well, don't look. Here. This PC screen only. Bam. There you go. 65 fun pop culture
I'm not.
trivia.
These
questions.
are, this is going to be rough. I'm going to die.
All right. Question 1. You're not gonna know this. What are the names of Kim Kardashian and Kanye West's kids?
North and one's North.
There's 4 of them.
I don't know all 4 of them. One of them's North. I know that.
Okay.
Southeast West.
No. One of them's North. I don't remember the rest.
I'll give you points for one of them. North, Saint, Chicago, and Solemn.
Yeah, I knew North. That was it.
Okay. Oh, here you go. What is Joe Exotic, aka the Tiger King's real name?
It's I forget.
Joseph Allen Maldonado Passage?
I knew it was something.
That's so weird. All right.
Yeah, I go by
Who's-
Tiger King too.
Whose parody Prince George Instagram account inspired the upcoming HBO Max show The Prince?
I have no idea. I don't follow Twitter.
Gary Janet.
Sure.
Well, you're
Is
not
that really
doing so
pop
good.
culture?
How many kids
Yes, that's popular.
does Angelina Jolie have? You tell me,
7.
man, because to be honest, with
7.
you- no, 6.
Damn it.
But
I was so confident too.
Man, I really just struck a chord there.
oh wow, I don't like this one.
This is actual pop culture.
Yeah,
Our show is not actual pop culture. It's movies.
who wrote the
Oh.
book that HBO's Big Little Lies is based on?
How am I supposed to know that?
Oh,
Why didn't
close.
they ask about the
Lane
Watchmen
Moriarty.
thing? The answer is Alan Moore.
This one they made this one special. The answer to this like whole question looks different than the others. What is the name of Michelle Obama's 2018 memoir? Why? Okay.
The Audacity of Truth.
Nope.
That's not the answer because that is Obama's book's name.
Oh.
Barack Obama's book's name. I think it is. It's the Audacity of... No, it's not Audacity of Truth. What is it?
Hers is Becoming. That's what it's called.
There's only one Audacity, and it's a meme that I can think of that I don't know if I can say on the air.
Who did Forbes name the youngest self-made billionaire ever in 2019? This is pretty easy.
Kylie
Kim
Jenner.
Kardashian.
It's Kylie Jenner.
Yeah.
That one. Too.
Which was the dumbest thing in the world
Kylie
because
Jenner.
people.
Audacity of Hope is what it is.
Oh,
And then he
Audacity of
also
Hope.
wrote Dreams of My Father in 95.
How many times did Ross get divorced on Friends?
6.
3 times.
Go.
Who was the first Bachelor in 2003?
6.
Tristan. You're right.
Tristan
actually.
Jari?
Tri-
The goalie for the Penguins? What year was
no,
that?
Tristan.
What year was that?
2003.
So he would have been, he's
His name is
25 now. So he
name
would
was
have
Trista
been, what,
Sutter.
6?
Trista Sutter. God.
Yeah, yelling doesn't help.
Who
them.
does Michael Scott hit with company property on company
Kevin.
Meredith?
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah.
This is so weird.
It's a
so
printer, isn't it?
Weird. Who does Michael Scott hit with company property on company property in The Office? Which movie won the first official Best Picture Academy Award?
Jaws.
Wings.
Oh.
Which actor voiced both Darth Vader and the Lion King?
James Earl Jones.
Oh yeah, come
got
on, that
one.
one's easy.
What modern day item made a cameo in the final season of Game of Thrones?
Starbucks cup.
Yep.
Made a cameo.
Then they erased it.
What a response.
Oh, you're not gonna get this right. What does the acronym for SMH stand for?
Shake my head.
Oh my God, you're right.
You didn't think I'd get that?
Nope.
Really?
How many Harry Potter
How
books?
lonely do you think of me?
How many Harry Potter books and movies are there?
7 and
7.
8.
What, 7 what?
7 books and 8 movies.
There you go. What is
Well, no, 10 movies now.
Do they count the?
I mean, I don't know.
Oh, right. Troy Bolton's dad in High School Musical is the brother-in-law of which famous actress in real life?
Halle Berry.
Blake Lively.
Yeah.
Who sings the song "Say So" That's behind the popular TikTok dance.
Tarzan.
Dojo Cat. Which Avengers other than Captain America was able to pick up Thor's Mjolnir in the Marvel movies?
In the MCU?
Yep.
Vision.
Hey, you're right.
And Beta Ray Bill, who hasn't shown up. His head was in, the likeness of his head was in Ragnarok. I'm excited. And Kevin Feige has hinted that he might come in at some point, probably in the Guardians movie, which I'm excited about.
That would make sense because then you get the Asgards of the Galaxy. Asgardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Who was the first winner of The Masked Singer?
Blake Lively.
T-Pain. Who wrote the Twilight books?
Stephanie Meyer.
Oh, you're good. Good job. You read. Who
I didn't read
replaced
those books.
Kathleen Gifford on the Today Show?
Blake Lively?
Jenna Bush Hager.
He's caught in a loop.
He's pushing the reset. What is the first non-English language film to win Best Picture at the Oscars?
Parasite.
Yeah.
What is it?
Parasite.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, what day is Star Wars Day?
May the 4th.
Oh, this one's a trick question. Which movie kicked off the Skywalker saga?
Like chronologically?
Which it just said,
It was A New Hope.
Yep, you're right.
Yeah.
Also, I lied. The actual question was which movie kicked off the Skywalker saga in 1977, but that would have gave it away.
Yeah.
Wait, how is that a?
Because it came out first.
Because which movie kicked off the Skywalker saga? Most people either called the Skywalker saga Episode 7 was technically the start because that's when we first called it the Skywalker saga. But you could also say Episode 1. You could have tricked people with
Well, no, the first trilogy is supposed to be following Obi-Wan.
No, it's not.
No,
But
they're
it
all-
should be.
Well, they're all supposed to be Skywalker.
Yeah.
wow.
What is the name of Chimp in Joanna? Oh, this one's easy. I'm not gonna.
What is it? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What is the name of Chip in Chip and Joanne Gaines? Oh my God!
Can you read the question
What
in
is
English,
the
please?
name of Chip and Joanne Gaines' lifestyle brand? Do you know?
GMC.
Do you know who they are?
No.
Oh, well, it's Magnolia.
Healthy and wealthy.
Who is the highest paid actress in 2019 according to Forbes?
I know this answer. Don't tell me. It's Zoe Saldana.
Nope.
No?
Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, wait, no, she was earlier.
Which pop star?
Zoe Saldana was 2014, I think.
Which pop star is the godmother of both Elton John's sons?
Halle Berry.
Lady Gaga. What is Rihanna's first name?
Rihanna.
Robin Fenty.
That's not a first name.
Her first name is Robin.
Yeah.
Robin Fente is her real name. Fente.
But you only
last
asked what her
name.
first name was.
Yeah, but they only asked what the first name was.
I meant real name. Whatever. Which actress makes up the Monterey Five? Oh,
The
yeah.
fifth
Okay,
Monterey?
yeah.
Blake
which
Lively and Halle Berry. 6.
For a second there, I thought you were right. I was like, but there's 5 of them. Reese Witherspoon, Nicole Kidman, and Laura Dern, Zoe. I'm not saying all these names. You get it. What did the Mandalorian fans name the child?
Baby Yoda.
Damn it. What is Kramer's first name in Seinfeld?
Oh, it happens once. It's not Horatio, is it?
Nope.
It's something weird.
Cosmo.
That's it.
Who is the Half-Blood Prince?
He got canceled.
Yeah, he did. Who is
Snape.
the Half-Blood Prince? Yep. Who created the viral?
Wait, no. Oh, did you already answer that?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Who created the viral renegade dance on TikTok?
You already know what I'm going to
It
throw
can-
out because I don't know the
I
answer.
was going to say,
pick one. Just
I think you should.
is TikTok really pop culture?
Blake Lively.
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Yes, it is.
No, it wasn't. It was Julia Harmon.
No, I'm saying yes, it is to Zach.
Yeah.
It is pop culture.
What
Yeah,
is
As
Mr.
much as we might not like it.
It falls under Chinese propaganda.
Yes.
What
So
is-
therefore, it's not pop culture.
what
I
is
know
it
the
that-
answer to this.
What is Mr. Big's real name in Sex in the City?
Bill. William.
No. It's John James Preston.
Close
I thought
enough.
you were going to say Blake Lively.
No, that joke's overdone.
Who was the first? I don't even know this one.
And if they seem too easy, just give them to us so that we can have a couple W's here on here, okay?
Yeah.
What was the age difference between Jessica and Mark in Love is Blind?
12.
10. Take it or leave it. What is the name of the news series John Krasinski launched during the coronavirus pandemic that he unfortunately sold off and is no longer going to be the host of? because ABC needed more money.
I have no idea. I was gonna when you first said his series, I was gonna say Jack Ryan, but I didn't know he made a new one.
No, so this was a YouTube. I watched this. This was a YouTube series that he did from his house. It was
Yeah.
just like a fun little show, but then he sold it.
Speaking of YouTube series, did you actually watch any episodes of that Jedi Temple Challenge?
Yes.
Kind of interesting.
Yeah, isn't it?
It's kind of fun.
Some Good News, by the way, was the name of the show.
Okay.
Who is the oldest Kardashian sister?
Kim.
Nope, Courtney.
Whatever.
Who was Matt Lauer's official replacement on the Today Show? Oh,
Trevor Noah.
Hoda
Hodor?
Kotb, or
I have no
whatever.
idea.
In 2020, Netflix aired a reality show that required participants to remain celibate. What is it called?
The Average Christian Life?
Warrior Nun.
Nope, too hot. Too hot to handle.
Oh.
Ooh, that
Like,
was
is that really a challenge?
boy, that was a good
like,
one. Which Emmy award-winning producer was behind Glee, Hollywood, and the politician and American Horror Story?
Matthew Broderick.
Ryan Murphy. Which tech entrepreneur named his son
Kyle. Elon Musk.
Yeah. Which Bachelor National alumni did? No.
David Beckham.
Yes. What is the name of Meghan Markle's lifestyle blog before she married into the royal family?
Goop.
The Tag. Yes. Which hard seltzer did America face a shortage in 2019?
LaCroix.
White Claw.
Oh.
What is the name of the alternate dimension in Netflix's Stranger Things?
The Upside Down.
Oh, you're right. Which pop star burnt down her home gym with candles?
Blake Lively?
Britney Spears.
Oh.
All right.
That sounds like a Britney Spears
Why does that
move.
sound like usually when you hear things like that, it's like, oh wow, I can't believe that person did that. And as soon as
That
you said
tracks.
Britney Spears, I was like, yeah.
Oh, what is it?
This is gonna be the last one. This is the last question.
Really? We went through all 65 of them?
Almost. I skipped some, but this is the last
I want to do
one.
another one.
All right. Actually, you know what? First, I'll give two more, and then we'll get to the last one because the last one's really good.
Okay.
The last one's a really good one. What year did Keeping Up with the Kardashians first premiere?
2002.
2007. Which artist made history in 2020 as the youngest winner of the Grammy 4 main categories?
Taylor Swift.
Billie Eilish. Taylor Swift made her acting debut in which movies?
Cats.
Oh, it's in which movie?
Cats.
Valentine's Day. All right, you ready for the last one?
Yes.
So in the series Arrested Development,
Oh no.
there's always money where?
In the banana stand. There's dozens of us. Dozens.
All right.
Zach's worst nightmare is us bringing up Arrested Development.
No, I don't think you guys understand. This is the perfect way to end this because
Yeah.
that's how you finish a joke.
Yes.
All right, guys, we had a game to play, but we'll do it next episode. I think
That
it's
was a great game.
I think
Yeah,
it's
that
time
was
we
good. That
call
was good.
off.
Is it?
I think it's time we call off for the
All
day.
right,
It's
fine.
definitely been close to an hour.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for listening.
I hope you guys enjoyed our 25-minute episode last week
Yeah.
because that's not going to happen again soon.
Nope, never gonna happen again. I promise. It's good to be back, guys. Glad to have all
It is.
three. It's glad to have you guys as listeners. I'm glad we made it to 1,000. Thanks for tuning in. I hope this episode was just as fun as the old ones. We're kind of getting back into the swings. At least I am. Matt, where can people find you?
Me personally or the show?
Well, the show and you.
You can find the show at www.popcultureunboxing.com, and you can find us on social media: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at Pop Culture Unboxing. You can find me personally at Matt Ross VO on Twitter.
Zach, where can we find you?
You can find me at Twitter at little_leaf, LIEF. That underscore is important.
Do you tweet anything?
No.
Okay.
I don't either.
You would,
But I get notifications, so if you
If I
tag
had-
me or something, I'll get it.
If I had followers, I would start tweeting.
And you'll find me at Red Steak Ryan everywhere.
Also,
Instagram, Facebook.
In the
well,
near future, keep an eye also on twitch.tv/Jan_Jinkle. I might be streaming some Spyro in the near future.
All right. There
Once
we
I
go.
finish it on PlayStation.
Maybe I'll someday get the courage to be a Twitch
Or maybe I'm not that
personality.
anymore. I don't know.
All right. Well, Bye-bye, everybody. It was really glad to
Bye.
have you.
I love you.
Bye, everyone.
Have fun.